Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first day of summer! And as it is the first day of summer, I thought now would be a good time to look back at all the things that I have most enjoyed throughout spring. So I'm going to do my spring favourites, and I'm going to do 5 things. So I'm going to do a home favourite, a fashion, a beauty, a kids favourite, and then a wild card. Ooh! So let's start with beauty. My beauty favourite this month is this. It is the Sally Hansen airbrush legs, smooth on, perfect legs in an instant. I love this because we've had a really sunny spring, which has taken me by surprise on a few days, and I have had to expose my pale pasty white legs to the world, which has been a little bit of a shock for both me and the world. This is my saving grace because you whack this on and instantly it's a really lovely colour, it's really natural, and it just does kind of smooth everything out to make everything look just that little bit nicer. They do call it leg makeup, and that's exactly what it's like. It's like putting foundation on your legs. The reason that I love this so much is that I am not good at fake tanning. I'm not good at getting organised. I used to love a fake tan. I used to go for a spray tan. I used to stand in those booths, turn around. But these days, oh, it's a faff. And the few times that I have done it, I go through the whole rigmarole of it, leave it on for hours and hours and hours, and then I wash it off and I look exactly the same. And I think I'm so scared of going like orange that, I don't know, I'm a bit too sparing with it, or I wash it off too soon and it just, it's never worth the effort. Whereas this takes, no, it's the same time it would take to put body lotion on. You know, it's just a case of a cream in your hand and you rub it on and then you wash your hands and it all comes off. And if you've made a big splodge on your ankle, no problem. You can just wash it and blend it in and stuff, so you don't end up with the weird tan gathering in the dry bits. It's just completely idiot proof, which is great for me. Most of the time I see this in an aerosol can, which is fine, and that's how I always used to use it, but it is easier to control in this version, which is a cream version. I got this from Asda's, but I assume the aerosols and stuff I've had from Boots, they're all over the place. So that is my beauty favourite for spring, and I think it will very much continue into summer. Let's do fashion. My fashion favourite this month, if you followed me for a while you would have seen them in my Primark haul, is culottes. I bought these from Primark a little while ago now. They were super cheap. They were like, I don't know, £8 or something. And I really love them. I feel just so swishy and elegant in them. And I haven't worn culottes in, I reckon maybe early 90s. I think fashion had a culotte moment back in the 90s, and I may have had a pair then. But they've definitely not figured prominently in my life, but love them. And I've worn them to work a few times. I've worn them out in an evening, and it is just a really nice alternative option to have to dresses and skirts and all that kind of thing. I'm loving them. My spring favourite pair of culottes, and I want to get more when I next go to do like a clothy shop. I haven't done one in a while. I'll probably do one once summer really kicks in. I'll go and get some summery clothes, and I think culottes will be on my list. We'll do home next. My home one I can't physically show you here, so I will insert some footage of it. We have been in the process for quite a long time now of redoing our living room, just redecorating, and we're doing it little bits and bobs at a time. And one of the things I just love is we have put in a floating mantelpiece. It is an oak beam. I got it from Etsy, and I have forgotten the name of the seller, but I will look it up and I'll link it below, because it was really reasonably priced for what it is. It's a big, heavy, solid piece of wood, and then it attaches to the walls with 2 bolts, which trying to line that up and make sure we got it right was incredibly tense. I find this whole thing very stressful. 48.5 centimetres this way, and this is 46.7. And then the spirit level, and oh no, you've done the screw, but now it's gone slightly, and just, oh, I don't like DIY. But the finished product and the way that it sits in the room, I just love, and I think it's a beautiful, pleasing thing. So that is the thing that I've enjoyed most, I think, about the home in spring. That mantelpiece brings me quite a lot of joy. Love it. Kids. My kids' favourite for spring has been vintage children's books, and more specifically Enid Blyton. Just looking at them makes me happy. My eldest is 5.5, and I've always read to him. Books are a big thing in our house, and we've always read picture books, you know, like a kind of Julia Donaldson, that style of thing. And more recently, he's been reading to me before bed, doing his school books, so the whole Biff, Chip and Kipper type stuff. But he's had a little bit of trouble getting to sleep. And I think the fact that we've been doing school books before bed probably hasn't been the most relaxing process. So I thought I would try storybooks with him. And I'm very lucky that my mum and dad have kept all of our old children's books for me and my sisters. So they have all like these really gorgeous hardback books. This is Adventures of the Wishing Chair, 1971. It's just, they're so pleasing. And the ones that we started with The Faraway Tree, Mum and Dad do have the kind of old hardbacks of these, but I was so worried about breaking them. And as it happened, Mum and Dad had the paperback versions of all 3 Faraway Tree books, so we started with those. And I so desperately wanted him to like them because I loved these kind of stories when I was growing up, and I've got such fond memories of The Faraway Tree, of The Wishing Chair, of the one we're reading at the moment is Mr. Galliano's Circus, the little boy that goes off and joins the circus. I adored this book when I was growing up, so I so wanted him to like them, and he has. And it's just been gorgeous every night to sit and read a few chapters of these books. What I would say, the versions that we have that are the kind of 70s versions of it, I mean, the books themselves are what, 30s? Some of the language, not the most PC language, and not even PC, because PC sounds like political correctness gone bad, and I don't mean that. It's just stuff that you just would not say. So if you get a modern version, that will have been dialed down. So even in things like The Faraway Tree, there is a character called Fanny. Not in the modern book, she is called Franny. When their cousin Dick comes to stay, he has been renamed Rick. The only other thing that I would say about them that I have again filtered as I've read is they do fall into traditional, there's going to be an altercation and a hoo-ha. Girls, you'd better go off and, you know, start baking. Boys, let's go and face this battle. There is quite a bit of that, which again I try and just fudge my way around. But it would be a terrible shame to completely skip over these books because of that. I have just so enjoyed rediscovering these books with my little boy. It's just magical. Wildcard. My wildcard for spring is Spotify playlists. Now I know I'm late to the party on this one, and I know it makes me sound like an old woman who's going to be, you know, I tell you what else is good, the internet. Oh, brilliant! But the thing is, my children have been very particular about what songs they will listen to, and so I've used Spotify to search for songs and to try songs out with them, and then they get, yes, I will accept. No, this shall never be played in our house again. Judgment from the kids. And so we built up sort of our own playlists of stuff that they would allow to be played. Not that, you know, we're not the bosses. But that seems to have relaxed for some reason. Maybe they are finally sick of the same old songs. Thank God. But it has left me at a bit of a loss for what else to play. I've been so longing to play different music, and now I have the opportunity. I'm like, oh, I don't really know what I want. So the ready-made playlists have come to my rescue. It's a Sunday, what shall we play? Type in Sunday into the playlist and you get, you know, Sunday brunch, Sunday breakfast, Sunday afternoon, lazy Sunday, Sunday chill, Sunday jazz. Amazing. You've got people coming over for a barbecue. Don't stress about trying to plan your own playlist. Someone else has already blooming done it. It's brilliant. So that has been a big favourite for me in spring. Other people's hard work that I'm taking advantage of. Hooray! And that is it. Those are the 5 favourite things that I have enjoyed throughout spring. Home, fashion, beauty, kids, and a wild card. I'm going to probably do this again at the end of summer. Something to look forward to, eh? If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe to see more, and I will see you very soon. Bye!